Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I will be giving you a detailed and exclusive ownership experience review of this all new Kia Carens. So as you guys know that Kia, this is the latest product by Kia in Indian market. It's their fourth product and it's a premium MPV, and it's a kind of a very unique product because it is not an SUV and it is either not an MPV. Like Kia does not call it as an MPV and nor as an SUV, they call it as a recreational vehicle. So this is a very interesting kind of a product. So I thought it would be a very useful thing for our viewers to give them an ownership experience video about this car, because I believe an owner knows best about the car. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So first up, let me give you an insight to what exactly the Kia Carens is. Some say it is a MPV, some say it is a SUV, and some say it is a recreational vehicle. But I would rather like to call it a MPV, and that too a premium one. Now if we look at the looks of the car looks extremely beautiful and subtle and has a very unique look, which creates its own unique character and identity in the segment. You talk about anything in the looks, whether the running rear tail lights or uniquely designed front, everything looks quite different and beautiful. The side profile of the car also looks quite unique and beautiful and has a charm of its own. In interior, after crossing 3 rows of the car comes the beautifully positioned and laid dashboard, which looks extremely stunning. The interior really looks very premium and the quality of the materials used inside the cabins look quite rich and good. And like all Kias, this Kia is also no different when it comes to having loads of features inside the cabin. Lastly, if we talk about the engine options, you get a 1.4 liter turbo petrol, 1.5 liter naturally aspirated petrol and 1.5 liter diesel as the engine options from which you can choose. The 1.4 liter turbo petrol produces a staggering 140 bhp of power, which is extremely nice. And if we talk about the 1.5 liter naturally aspirated petrol, which comes only with a 6-speed manual, produces 115 bhp of power, and same is with the 1.5 liter diesel that also produces 115 bhp of power. So now, when I have given you an insight about the all new Kia Carens 2022, let's just get started with our ownership experience review. So now we'll start our exclusive interview with one of the very lucky owners, I would say, of the Kia Carens, because they have got the delivery of the car, and in today's time getting a delivery of the car in time is really a big deal. So welcome to the show first of all.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Thank you for your time. So I would be just asking a few questions about the car. How was your experience? So when did you purchase the car?
Just a month ago.
Okay. And so just a month ago. So it's been 1 month basically.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We were one of the early birds who took the car. After that it was gone.
Okay. And one more question I have. How many kilometers the car has been?
3,200 so far in a month.
It's a good amount in 1 month. 3,200 is a good amount of kilometers. Okay. And what's your basically opinion about the looks of the car? And overall, if you what's your opinion about basically how do you find the looks of the car?
Okay, so that was the first factor we considered while getting this car. Because I have a teenager at home who was very specific that the car has to look stylish inside and outside, and I'm an architect and a fashion designer, so for me the design element is really important, you know.
Yeah, for you the understanding of the design would be a bit different from a normal.
So we actually saw this car even before it was available in the dealership for test drive. So we saw one of the earliest sample that they had in City.
Okay.
So
I think you are talking about the Kia 360
Experience Center. Yeah. So we saw that the car first time there, and we really liked the way it looked. It was so stylish, and I like this 3D effect and the way the lights are, and even the fabric. I mean the seating, the design inside, everything was looking very stylish and sleek.
Okay.
So, and fortunately my son also liked the same thing. You know how difficult it is to convince a teenager, right? I'm sure you know. So we both like this the look and feel of the car.
Okay, so overall you are satisfied with the look. And one more question I have: what other cars did you like to look for while buying this? Like there are all lot other options also in the market.
Okay, that's a very interesting story because as I told you, I am someone who had the look and feel as the main aspect of design. That was the deciding factor for me. For my son, it was the stylish aspect, and for my husband, it was all technical stuff like mileage and safety and the driving comfort and everything. So it was three of us who saw some nearly hundreds of YouTube videos about every car that is available in the market.
Okay.
And out of everything, only two cars ticked all the boxes, which was Mahindra XUV 700 and Carens.
Okay.
So we went to both the dealerships and we saw both the cars. We really liked both actually. But the thing is, the waiting period for Mahindra was longer than Carens.
Yeah, the waiting period for XUV 700 is a major problem. There are a lot of customers who have booked in October or November and they are not getting their car till yet. And right now, if you book XUV 700, it's 6 months to 8 months is the minimum waiting period. Some people are even getting 1 year waiting period. So I completely understand. So I guess if waiting period wasn't an issue, then maybe you could have gone to XUV 7.
Maybe because me and my son were more inclined towards this, but my husband was more inclined towards 700 XUV. So when the waiting period was more, then we won.
Okay. And then one more question I will ask you. How do you how do you find the interior of the car? Because this car is known for comfort, and Kia also positioned it or marketed it in such a way that it's a comfortable MPV basically. So what's your view on that?
It's super comfortable, I would say. We have captain seats inside.
Yeah, captain seat.
So we have captain seats inside and it's super comfortable. See, I'm a designer, so I go around the city and do a lot of shopping, fabric shopping, and for styling. And I come back to the car with lots of stuff. There is a lot of room around to put all your stuff, and still you have space.
Okay.
And still you have space to, put your legs and relax.
Leg space is quite nice.
That's one thing, and I really find the AC very comfortable in this car. It's even, it's not like the AC is blowing right in front of your face and it is hot in the rest of the space around you. It's not like that. It is evenly distributed.
You find the ventilation inside the
Very
car
nice.
is good.
And it's very spacious, so you don't feel like you're sitting inside a closed space. It feels like a room is moving,
Okay, so basically you find it a very comfortable, and I've also just been inside the car and the seats are super comfortable. The leather used is extremely great. And have you been to any long trips with this car?
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
not yet.
But we had some guests in the past 1 month coming into Delhi, so we took them around Delhi. We had a lot of little kids who were sitting in the back seat, and you can even change the integration of the back seat. It is very comfortable for all of us. Sometimes, even though you have like a 6-seater or a 5-seater, but with lots of people, it feels very cramped. That is not there in this.
That's a very good thing.
Yeah.
And I believe the main objective for which this car has been manufactured is being fulfilled by the car, because the main objective and main USP of this car is the comfort which it provides. So basically it's a comfortable MPV only. So I think the main objective for which Kia has manufactured this car is being fulfilled as stated by you. So the comfort is quite nice. And one more question: how do you find the music system if you are fond of
Amazing.
listening songs? So I guess this gets a boost.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really nice to listen to songs on this.
Okay. So
It's very nice.
that's great, because I guess music system is a very important thing for nowadays for people. And one more question I will be asking you, what mileage this car is giving you?
Somewhere between 12 to 15, I would say.
Okay, 12 to 15 kilometers per liter. So that's like a decent mileage. And this I think is a petrol. Yeah, so this one, just for my viewers, I want to tell you that this is a 1.4 liter turbo petrol version, which produces 140 bhp of power. And this car has a 7-speed DCT transmission. So just to get an idea of what engine exactly this car has. So okay, so you are saying that 12 to 15 is the mileage which you are getting. So I think it's pretty nice for a petrol engine like this.
And there is a air purifier inside, and you have a wiring charger in the back, and it is very comfortable. Just one thing I would say would have been nicer to have a sunroof, the back seat also. Because when
Panoramic sunroof.
panoramic sunroof, because when there are kids around, right?
Yeah.
They prefer to be on top.
So I also think the same, that Kia should start giving panoramic sunroof in their cars, because Seltos also does not get panoramic sunroof, while its counterpart Creta gets. So yes, a panoramic sunroof, I will agree. Like, this is a pretty long car, so it must have a
Would have
panoramic.
been nicer, yeah.
Okay. And what are your comments about overall about a general driving experience, handling, controlling?
It's really nice and comfortable, and I find this vehicle very comfortable, but we are yet to take a long drive.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
inside the city as well, the city driving is very good.
Okay. And one more question. Do you like the ambient lighting it has
Yes,
in the night?
it's very fancy, and you can change the colors.
Like there are
So
64 colors.
there are themes as well. So we would love to play around. Someday it's blue, someday it's pink, and it's fun.
That's great. So it's a very big USP of a car of this car, that it has 64 color ambient lighting. Alcazar also, its competitor, has 64 color ambient lighting, but the way the ambient lighting strips have been placed inside the car in this particular car is way better than Alcazar, in my personal opinion also. So you like the ambient lighting?
Yes, it's very stylish.
Okay. And overall, if you ask, now you have been with you have spent around 1 month with the car. So how do you like evaluate your purchase? Are you satisfied with the purchase, or you think like or you regret, like, oh, maybe we could have purchased something else?
No regrets. We're very happy. Yeah.
You are totally satisfied with the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. A few last questions basically. So can you tell the price around which this car cost?
This
On
was
road.
on road was around 20 lakhs. I would say.
Yeah, so this is the top variant. Just letting my viewers know, this is the luxury 6-seater. Basically, it's a full-fledged top variant luxury. So it costed you around 20 lakhs.
Yes.
So I guess you made a wise decision by like choosing this, because if you would have purchased the XUV, it would have costed you around 25 lakh rupees. And the variant which comes for 20 lakhs in SUV, in XUV basically, has very little features. So that's the AX5 variant, and I believe this car has more features than AX5. So I think in that sense it's a wise decision. XUV if available. I know you are saying the waiting was very large, the waiting time was very much, so you did not go for that. But if you could have purchased XUV, then you would have to spend 4 to 5 lakh rupees more to buy that car's top end AX7 variant. And is the first service?
Yes, the first service is done at about 1,000
And
kilometers.
any comments about the service experience?
The experience was pretty good.
So it was overall. So thank you. So this was all about the ownership experience of the all-new Kia Carens. As per what owner said throughout the video, I conclude that owner was pretty much satisfied with the product and the purchase, and I believe it's a great car by Kia. With this, I guess most of your doubts about the Kia Carens must have been clarified. If you like the video, do share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe the channel for more interesting videos like this. Thank you.